Hey everybody, welcome. This is Gerard Butler here, and I'm about to chat with my very wonderful and beautiful co-star, Marina Baccarin. Um, so I just have to work out how to do this. Okay, this is all kind of new to me, so let me just try and see if I can get a hold of Marina. Hey, How you guys doing today? Where you all calling in from? Marina B. Okay. Okay, I'm not having much luck here. Hi, Pamela Forsyth. Oh, Pamela Forsyth. There you go. How are you? Hey, Riz Kim from Indonesia. Wow. Washington State. God, you guys are from all over. Okay, so maybe I'm going to get a bit of a hand with how do I? I'm not quite sure how to bring up the wonderful Marina.
So can you try to search her name again?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. There we go. No, Turkey, Paraguay. Oh my God. Hey, Abdullah, Elatar. I think it's more fun just calling out all your names. Okay, so I'm not having much luck with getting. Oh. No, here's Marina. Here's Marina. There you go. Okay. All right, go live with Marina. All right, so I'm kind of new to this game of IG Live, but hopefully. Oh, we've got a Scotland there. Hello, Susie.
Oh,
Hey,
look at it.
you. There she is.
You're just so popular. I had to send like 5 requests for you to see it.
I'm not very. Hey, Romania. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Damn, look at you. I miss getting to look at you every day.
Same here. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in my home in the Hollywood Hills, Los
Okay.
Angeles, dealing with this lockdown. How is it in? Where are you right now?
We're in New York. We had a massive snow day yesterday and we went
Okay.
out sledding. I had a great time with the kids. It was so much fun.
Mm.
I'm totally like having the opposite experience of you. I think I'm like, snowed in and like cozy. We're making fires and like,
Right. Yeah.
tuckered in.
We're sunned in, putting out the fires. They're like, no fires
That's
here.
true.
No.
That's
Okay,
true.
so Marina, are you any better at this than I am? Were you watching me
No.
that whole time, by the way? Were you
What's
watching me
that?
typing in? Like,
Yeah.
and then it was not coming up. That was
Yeah, I just kept going, hey, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
so
I've only done these like once before. They're really hard. But I did get a chance to like look through our old photos and stuff when I was thinking about things to post. And it was really fun to relive those really hot Atlanta days running around hot freeways
I know,
and
in the
sitting in hot
car
cars.
filming when you had to turn the air conditioning off, and then somebody had to, either you or I had to, like, mop the sweat off each other's brow in the middle of a scene because it was so bloody hot.
And then occasionally hearing Roger, who played our son in the background, in the back seat going,
Yeah. Or just fiddling with things. We're in the middle of this really important dialogue, and you're like, Roger, what are you doing? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just playing with stuff.
To be fair, he was like a child, a 9-year-old boy, doing exactly what he should be doing.
Hold on. So I'm only getting the ones. I'm only getting a couple at a time here. I wonder. I've got a
Yeah, it's hard
tag.
to see.
Please, Jerry, contact me. I have been something for your information. Okay, well, here's my information, just for everybody. It is hello, sir.
I'll give it to you guys. Don't worry. At the end, I'll just do a screenshot.
Hey, does anybody have any questions for Marina or myself about the movie? Because we're here today to share any questions with you. Although
A lot
Amy,
of people sharing lots of love. That's nice.
we're getting a lot of love. There's a good morning from Muhammad. They're moving so fast. I'm not. Tanya Pitoni.
Now, tell the truth, Jerry. Was there another person that you worked with that you had as much fun as with me?
Um,
Tell the truth. Be honest.
no,
Brutally honest.
I'll be honest. Yeah, there was a couple of times when I no, I had a we had a blast. It was
We did.
we really did, and we had to. You know, I mean, you had to. Oh look, my fingers got slammed in a car door.
Oh my God.
So everybody thinks I'm wearing black nail varnish, but
That looks
it's
so
like,
painful.
yeah, it wasn't pleasant. Now it's just numb, but there you go. No, I loved working with you. You were like my therapist, and by the end, my best friend, and my mommy.
I was totally fishing for a compliment, but only because I wanted to give a compliment. Only because I
uh,
wanted to give a compliment.
oh
We
yeah,
had so
well, and
much
then
fun on
here's
this.
one, Jerry. You're so amazing. I love you. How lucky was Morena to work with you? Why don't you ask her? Kind of similar. So you don't even need to. You don't
It
even need
sort of
to.
depended on the day. You know, it was like there were days that I was really lucky. And then there were days where I was like, oh, God, it's 2 hours in and I got to hear the story again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so somebody just asked, when's your next movie? Because you were so busy. You were just finishing something when we were working. Hello,
I
Slab.
was, yeah.
By the way, I saw that. But so, what else have you got coming out?
I have a couple of movies in the can. One that I shot when we were doing Greenland at the same time in Atlanta, and another one that I shot right after. But they're that thing where films are waiting to see if they're gonna be able to release in theaters, and right now it's a little tough, so they're looking for potential distribution like we found. So up in the air, and then I was supposed to film right before the pandemic, and then I got grounded and stuck in New York, and that was that. And I have not stepped foot on a set since November of last year. I'm going a little bit insane.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Although I
Did you get to
just
shoot
shoot
your
another
film?
one.
You had something coming up recently.
I did. I did.
Okay,
And it was fun.
that's
But
great.
so somebody just asked, how was the shooting experience? But like nobody's asking any questions, by the way. I think that's the only one. Somebody asked also, what movie is it? Which I think is very funny. You know, the movie's called Greenland, and you can go to greenlandmovie.com if you want to know more about it and how you can see it, because it's out today and on all the different PVOD platforms. But the only question that I've seen, and I'm sorry to people if I've missed them, but literally one question was, how was it shooting the movie? But I'm getting thumbs up and fiddling and
Somebody
love
wants me
you.
to play music for them somewhere in some event.
Okay, I could do that. Oh,
Shooting
somebody
the movie
saw it.
was
It's an
great,
amazing movie.
but you know,
So,
that's what we've been talking about.
and now somebody's about to watch Angel Has Fallen. Okay, that's great, but that's not Greenland the movie. So, so how was it for you? How was it for you shooting the
You
movie?
know, it was pretty relentless, I think, for all of us. It felt like, but that made the days go by, I think, pretty quick. You know, we were just really busy, and a lot of times Rick liked to surprise us with what exactly we were shooting, and it was more like action. Oh, okay, just drive the car over there. Let's see what happens, sort of thing, and explosions would happen. So it was fun. It was hard work. It was fun at times. It was emotionally grueling. And I think when I watched the movie, what really grabbed me, it's hard for me to watch things that I'm in, was that it was so relentless emotionally, and also the action. And you feel like you're really along for the ride with this family, and you really care about them and what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's what was fun for me, was that they kind of being able to mix it up and be a little more dynamic. So it's not just a disaster movie with all the action, although there is plenty of that. But we had a chance to also feel like at times we were in this little family drama and
Yeah.
play the subtleties of relationships. You know, what's working, what's weird, just what's not quite gelling between us. So the audience really got a chance to get to know you, while this thing is just slowly kind of burning, in a low, slow burn at the back.
Yeah.
It's just like the pandemic, by the way, when you heard, oh, there's something going on in China or whatever. Oh, wait a minute, somebody here. And suddenly it's all over the world. The next minute, 3 days later, everything's shut down. It's kind of very similar to the opening of our movie, where we're not even listening. We're so in our own heads that we're until it's unavoidable, and there's nothing we can do. And then that family dynamic suddenly becomes a very different experience. And which is another thing I loved as well, was that it's all being viewed through the eyes of this family that the audience have now gotten to know,
Yeah.
you know, and are kind of on the journey with, and you're seeing it through their filter rather than government agencies and sending people up to space,
Right.
which I'm guilty of.
Right. No, totally. We all
Probably.
have. The sexy scientist is going to save the world. Yeah.
What are you wearing in? I just got that from Jason Massage. Love you guys. I'm so mad I haven't seen it. Well, you can see it today, guys.
Yeah, on demand.
Thank you.
Watch it from your own home.
What else? So, for you then,
Did you do your own stunts? Here's a question. Did you do your own stunts?
Yeah, we did do our own stunts, didn't we? I can't think of.
Yeah, I mean, I had an amazing stunt double whose name is escaping me right now. And she did some things, but yeah, I didn't have as much as you. I had a lot of normal human being people stunts, like running and you know, getting dragged and whatever. But you had a little bit more than I did. Do you always do your own stunts?
I know, and I'm just trying to. Graziella, 1985. Jennifer Sutherland from Scotland. Bisou from France. Nathan Drake. Okay.
I saw a question about how we feel about movies being released this way, like on Netflix and Amazon, and you know, demand on Showtime, HBO, all that stuff. How we feel versus theater releases.
Well, this is new for me, but it's actually fun. I mean, of course, I'd love to have been able to see it on the big screen, but it's also, I mean, this movie works anywhere. I've seen it on a computer. I've seen it on a regular television. I've seen it on the big screen. The movie is the movie is the movie. You know, it's just a big, fun, moving, inspiring, destructive. It kind of has it all, and I think you get to see that, no matter where you're watching it from. But
yeah,
no, it's exciting though to know that I think more people will get a chance now to see it at home, and you know, in their own theaters or on their TV or even on their computer. What about you?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's fun to think about the fact that I know people in other, like in Brazil, friends of mine who did get a chance to see it in the theaters before theaters closed again, and they had a great time. And also I know when I saw it in the theater by myself, which is very strange, a little screening room, I wanted people around me. So that's the one thing I would say, is it doesn't really matter if you're watching on a huge screen or you're, you know, it's fun to watch with friends. I know right now we can't all get together at each other's homes, but you know, like on Zoom or texting each other, or you want to kind of experience maybe on Twitter tonight, texting about the film. I think it's fun to like have this community watch, because it's a fun movie to talk about.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you another one, Maria. What was your favorite? I'll ask you the questions that we always get asked. What was your favorite scene to film, and why? And it better be one that I was in.
My favorite film, my favorite scene. That's a hard question because they were very painful. I rather enjoyed the scenes at home with my dad, with Scott Glenn. I kind of felt like they felt very grounded, and it was sort of a bit of a breath before things picked back up again. And so we had time to luxuriate in some moments, not a ton of time, but more than we typically did, you know, driving to Canada, or, you know, running for a plane.
Yeah.
What about you?
So for me, it's funny you said that. I mean, there was so many scenes I loved filming in this movie, and for different reasons. You know, we were at the Air Force Base with hundreds of extras, and really feeling, oh my God, this feels so real. And the C-130 planes that we're getting on, and you know, those big, expansive scenes, of which we had so many, with huge crowds and all the kind of props worth billions, basically, that we were shooting on. That's really exciting. And at times like that, you go, God, I'm so lucky to be doing this, even though you're stressed out the whole time. You're like, Elsa, Nathan, where are you? And everything goes wrong. But and other scenes I love because they were so painful. And even though they're painful to film, but you know that sense as an actor when you finish something where you go, wow, that was real. And that will probably be when we go from the Comet viewing party, when suddenly you're sitting with your neighbors 1 minute, and it's like Super Bowl Sunday, just looking for these pieces coming through the atmosphere, to, oh my God, you're all going to die, and we now have to leave in front of you, to go, we don't even know where. And when our friend comes out with their kid and we're in the car, and every time she came out and she performed it so brilliantly, and just all the neighbors shocked looking at it. I've got goosebumps right now thinking about it.
That was an amazing scene.
Yeah, and that's what I don't know if you can see that, but goosebumps. Every time we did that scene, it was incredibly powerful, and it was harrowing. It's actually a bit like the movie. A lot of the movie is very harrowing and tough to watch, but yet you so appreciate it because you're so in it. You can barely breathe. A lot of the stuff is heart-stopping, and it's on an emotional, intimate, for what feels like a very authentic level. So on the one hand, you're getting all the big spectacle, but you're really in the hearts and the minds of the characters, and that felt great to be able to mix it up like that, from massive scenes to just beautiful.
Yeah, it had a nice balance between these like quiet, intimate moments and the action. It definitely fulfills the expectation of a spectacle, but it really has these really nice family moments, with the kid, between us, with friends and family, that really make you just care that much more, I think, about all that stuff going on.
Yeah. Let's see who else. That's Leon Beckwith and Letum FP and Tiffany Duncan. They go so fast.
It's so fast. Sure. How are you reading that?
I don't even. Kai from LA. Why is this movie different from something? What was that question? Why is this movie? Oh, okay. I guess it's just, why is this movie different than other ones you filmed? I kind of feel like we've answered that, though.
Yeah, we think we just did, sort of. Yeah.
In a couple of these questions. David Greaves, 1948. Is that when you were born? What movie? The movie's called Greenland. So, by the way, for anybody that is confused as to what it is,
what we're rambling about.
Yeah, the movie's called Greenland. It's what is this? What kind of movie is this?
It is a disaster family movie.
Disaster, action, fantasy, family drama, kitchen sink, comedy. It kind of basically has it all. It ticks all four boxes.
Kitchen sink comedy. What are you thinking when you say that exactly?
Well, there was one funny moment when we were running out. No, there's a few. By the way, which is another thing that amazes me, is what audiences find funny. That when you were shooting, sometimes a moment's going to be funny. Sometimes you think a moment's going to be funny, and then you're in a cinema and nobody laughs at it. And then the other parts are funny, and they're genuinely funny, and they just work, but you didn't really know at the time. But I love the moment when you and I are coming out the plane, or we're trying to get onto the plane, and he's asking my weight. That 210. Come on. Right. Okay, oh no, 185. But come on, 210. It's just throwing away.
It's a nice relief. Yeah. It's a release from the tension of what's going on, for sure.
Hey, can you read any of these? Can you see them coming up?
I can't, but I have to jump off because I have a really good reason this time. Not just because I'm sick and tired of you. No, I love you. Because Julius is having a publishing party. This is my son, who is 7. He wrote his first book for school.
What?
I use the term book loosely. It's called The Big Adventure, or The Great Adventure. And he's going to read it and present it to his class at 2:15, which is in 5 minutes. And so I have to log on to his Zoom and be there.
I mean, that's more important. Your son is 7 years old writing a book. And
they did say to say hello to you, though.
Oh, give him my love. Give the whole family my love. Give them all hugs. No, that's plenty anyway. So thank you so much for joining me, Marina. I just now have to work out how to actually end this live
I
chat.
think we hit that little X right there.
The X at the
And then,
top right.
and then what's really important is if you want to save it to then post it later, there's a button that there's something that pops up right after to save it. And if you don't, it's gone forever.
Right. No, I think I did know that bit. It's just this initial
Okay.
part. Congratulate Julian. That's amazing. It's lovely to see you.
Love to see you too.
I'll finish this up for us. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
All right. So hold on. I'm just going to read a couple more. That looks like another. Is that the Greek flag? Angie Chung. Bye. Nielsen 906 URock. Elvia Bakuyana. Christopher. I know Christopher. This is awesome. You're awesome. Grateful to see you smiling face. I see his Instagrams every day up in British Columbia as he goes into the freezing cold water to wake up. It's very much, Christopher, you're an inspiration, my man. And to everybody else, thank you so much for taking the time to join. If you need any more information, it is greenlandmovie.com. Go there and check it out. Would I work with Zack Snyder again? Couldn't even say his name. Snack Snyder. Snack Snyder. That's an even better name than Zack Snyder. I absolutely would in a heartbeat. I love Zack. He's so incredibly talented. I love my experience with him on 300. Frank Minks, just a big smiley face with those love hearts for eyes. Anyway, I'm going to close it out. Thank you everybody for joining. Again, go to greenlandmovie.com if you want any information about the movie and how you can get it. It's today now on all the PVOD platforms, so check it out. I definitely do not think you'll regret it. I'm very proud of it, and I hope you guys have a blast. Okay.